Are you making these common mistakes that most healers make that could be holding you and your clients back? I'm going to go over 3 really important. 1, set boundaries. 2, don't undervalue your work. 3, trying to fix everybody. Those are the 3 most common. I want to go into a little bit of detail about those. Setting boundaries is probably one of the hardest things to do as a healer, and I want to show you or talk about some of the ways that shows up. 1 is your client is consistently late, and they may have the expectation that you extend beyond the time that their appointment was supposed to end. Many times those clients will say, "Will you have anybody after me?" That's not a question that you even need to answer. So what you want to do is just set that container up as soon as they arrive. I had 1 hour to see you, and your session started at 12. It ends at 1 o'clock. Even though you were late, I will still need to end your session at 1 o'clock. And most of your clients are going to understand that. If they don't understand that right now, that's all right. You are actually teaching your client to show up on time and to value themselves. Here's another example. Your clients call you frantically last minute. "I need to see you today." Well, you don't have any openings today, and you have to tell them that. What a lot of healers will do is say, "Well, I was working already from 12 to 6. I can see you at 11. I can see you at 6. So what the healer is doing is putting themselves on the back burner. 2 reasons not to do that. 1 is it shows that you are not practicing self-care. In other words, you have to start rushing through all the things that you had planned to do in the morning before you actually started your 12 o'clock sessions all the way through 6 o'clock. Setting boundaries is not only helping you to create a structure and hold your practice within a container, which is really important for that source energy, is I hold a container around my practice. There are many things around boundaries, and I'm just going to say 1 more. One of the ways that many practitioners don't hold a container is they may see their client and then decide to be their friend and keep seeing them. That's a dual relationship. It's not a good idea, because when you are with your client in a social setting, they are still holding you on a pedestal because you are a healer. And they expect you to continue to act like a healer the entire time, even though you're out in a social setting. And it's not easy to do. When we step into our practice, we're holding the energy and we're holding the container for their healing process. When we go out in social interactions and social settings, we're not holding a container for their healing process still, but they may still have that expectation. So it's a dangerous place to start walking. The next most common mistake is undervaluing your work. Just because your work feels easy to you, because you love it so much and you're coming from a heart-centered place, it's easy to think, what am I doing charging this much? Well, here's what you are doing charging this much. You are charging the value of what you feel that your work is worth. And how you base that is, what are the results that your clients are getting? When I first started doing my work, I had a lower fee. And there was good reason for that. I was learning a lot. And as I continued to learn, as I continued with my education, my prices just kept climbing, 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 as they should. When you get to the place where you're charging a strong fee, what you're telling your client is, I value me. And if they value themselves, they're going to pay that rate. So if you're lowballing it, they may not be valuing themselves as much as you're not valuing yourself. So don't undervalue your own work. You have worked hard. You want to charge what feels appropriate and what feels good for you. Otherwise, you're going to burn out. You're going to start resenting seeing the clients that you told them, well, I'll see you for $25 because you can't afford it. Well, don't put that on them. Let them figure out how to afford you because you are worth it. The third mistake that many healers make is they try to fix their clients. And I can see how that can happen because when your clients are calling you, they are coming from the place of fix me. But here's the real deal. You can't fix anyone. All you do is facilitate the work. You facilitate that healing through your hands or through your presence. You are only a facilitator. So when you get ego out of the way of I can fix you, your clients have more space to heal. It also helps them to be more accountable to their own healing process. And what that means is if they come to see you and you do some amazing work and you give them some tools to help to support their process, it's up to them to use those tools. Now, one of the phrases I use with many of my clients is if a miracle happens, I am not responsible. Now, what that really means is regardless of the outcome of the work that we do together here today, it's not on me, it's on you. And the reason it's on them is because some people may decide that even though they felt a shift, that it's uncomfortable because they're going into unknown territory and they want to put the brakes on and they want to step back. That's their journey. Let go, release that, and allow them to have that process. I want to leave you with a bonus, and this is just to clear and align your own energetic systems in between your clients. That's really important because if there's something that took place in one of your sessions or in between your session or that client ran late, this is just a great technique. Just close your eyes and just imagine beautiful light just beaming all of your chakras. You can bring colors into it if that feels appropriate and just clear your aura. Which mistakes have you struggled with the most? Go ahead and put down in the comments. I'd love to hear it. It's also wonderful to share with the community and let other people know that, hey, you know what, I've made mistakes. And the ones that I talked about, setting boundaries, undervaluing, trying to fix, trust me, I've done them. Okay? So we are not above making mistakes as healers. We're just not. So we learn when we make mistakes, and I'm sharing with you the 3 common mistakes that people make. Don't forget to comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And like and subscribe to the channel. It helps a great deal. Many blessings to you, Tina Bridgettini.